do you think you are? You're gonna die! Step back! You put that down now! Put your hand down! Opa 2! Opa 2! You just failed. You just win. Opa Copa Come! Opa Copa!
Another day, another example of white privilege and how police see those who are not Caucasian. There are countless examples of the severe differences between police confronting a white man like this and a black person, like, for example, here.
It has happened again. Just 9 days after the uproar in Ferguson, a grand jury in New York City has refused to indict yet another white police officer said to have killed an unarmed black man.
Eric Garner, in an apparent chokehold that is said to have eventually killed him.
Or here.
It's the night that Trayvon Martin was fatally shot by George Zimmerman.
Or someone who is not mentally unstable and gives police officers a heads up that he has the right to carry and has one on him.
It took just seconds for a routine traffic stop to turn deadly. And today, graphic video of the encounter was made public.
What about riding the BART?
Oscar Grant's killing last year in Oakland was caught on cell phone video. That video showed a transit officer pulling his gun and shooting Grant.
How about failure to signal?
You just opened my car door.
Tonight, never-before-seen footage shot by Sandra Bland herself.
I recall not long ago we covered this story. What honestly looks like a parody was real. A man who was on the loose after committing a triple homicide. Shocking and yet somehow unsurprising. And his life was preserved. A triple homicide. Per the Washington Post, he ran toward an armed officer in tactical gear. The officer appears to spray something at the man, who wipes at his face and eyes but doesn't stop. At one point, the suspect runs up behind another man in a parking lot, later identified as a church groundskeeper, and put his hands around the man's neck. The naked man then chokes the groundskeeper, only letting go and sprinting away after an officer swings his baton at him. Add this to the "this is what the fuck Colin Kaepernick was talking about and protested for" in the folder on your desktop. That minorities are just treated differently because of the color of their skin. You see, the NFL got involved and gave Kaepernick the boot because he was truth-telling. Because he was pointing out the deficiencies in a system that does not favor minorities and does not favor black men and women in this country. And going after America's structured system, rightfully so, specifically but not limited to police officers. It is up to us, the people, to continue his legacy. We must continue fighting. We must continue posting. We must continue taking safe action to preserve, as we know it undoubtedly, the lives that will be lost until we make a change.